is week 3 of the Functional Movement Challenge. We're going to do our last movement this week. It is the press. The press is functional because we lift things up to put them on shelves. We pull things down from shelves. Anytime we put anything over our heads, we're pressing. So I'm going to do a couple of reps with a couple different objects, and then we'll talk through it. So my first one is my box of envelopes. I'm going to put it on the shelf. I'm going to bring it down from the shelf. I've got my gallons of water here. We're going to put them up and bring them down. Okay, so a couple of things to remember. You want your feet underneath your hips as much as possible and flat. I want you to keep your core nice and tight, so I'm going to squeeze all of these muscles here. That's going to help protect my spine, especially when we're lifting something really heavy from doing this, which is not healthy for it. So we're going to keep this nice and tight. What's going to happen is I'm going to take that object, I'm going to try to get it in this position as much as possible so that my elbows are right underneath of it and it's right in front of my body, and I'm going to move it in a straight line as much as possible. Now, obviously, a shelf is probably going to be up here, but when we're training these movements, we want to go straight overhead and back down. So, with my box of envelopes, you can use any object you have at home to train these movements. I'm going to move my head out of the way, press that envelope box straight overhead, and then bring it back down. And at the top, I'm pushing it through the ceiling, activating all of those muscles. And I can do the same thing with 2 objects. So you can use gallons of water, you can use cans of beans, whatever you've got. I'm going to press them straight overhead and come right back down, and I'm keeping my whole body nice and tight. And if you're really excited about it, you can do one at a time. Make it super fun. And that's your press.